Djokovic powers through Roland Garros opener. Gauff, Andreeva win Novak Djokovic made a clinical start to his latest pursuit of a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title at the French Open on Tuesday, while women's contenders Coco Gauff and Mira Andreeva successfully got their campaigns underway at a windy Roland Garros. The 38-year-old Djokovic had little trouble in seeing off 98th-ranked American Mackenzie McDonald 6-3, 6-3, 6-3, 3 days after becoming only the third man to win 100 ATP titles with his victory in Geneva. "I don't know how many more Grand Slams I've got left in my body," said Djokovic, seeded sixth and playing in Paris for the first time since winning Olympic gold last August. "I'm just trying to enjoy every moment in this magnificent stadium." The three-time French Open champion lost his opening matches in both Monte Carlo and Madrid earlier in the clay court season, but was dominant against McDonald, with his only hiccup coming when he failed to serve out the second set in the eighth game. The Serb, who withdrew injured before the quarterfinals in 2024, will meet a Frenchman in either Corentin Moutet or Clement Tabor in round 2. Djokovic is on the same half of the draw as world number 1 Jannik Sinner and last year's runner-up Alexander Zverev, who saw off American teenager Lerner Tien 6-3, 6-3, 6-4. World number 3 Zverev is hoping to go a step further than 12 months ago when he lost the final to Carlos Alcaraz in 5 sets, his third defeat in as many Grand Slam finals. His preparation has been far from ideal after his plane was struck by lightning on the journey to Paris following a last 16 loss in Hamburg. The 19-year-old Tien, who knocked out Daniil Medvedev en route to the Australian Open last 16 in January, was overpowered on court Suzanne Lenglen. Zverev, who has reached at least the semi-finals in each of the last 4 French Opens, will next face Dutchman Jesper de Jong. Former U.S. Open champion and 5-time Grand Slam runner-up Medvedev was dumped out in the first round for the 6th time in Paris, losing a dramatic clash with Cameron Norrie 7-5, 6-3, 4-6, 1-6, 7-5. Grigor Dimitrov retired injured for a 4th consecutive Grand Slam tournament, calling it quits due to a leg injury when leading American Ethan Quinn by 2-1. 9th seed Alex de Minaur, a quarter-finalist at each of the past 4 majors, started well with an accomplished 6-3, 6-4, 7-6, 8-6 win over Serbia's Laszlo Djere. Miami champion Jakub Mensik came through an entertaining match against Frenchman Alexander Muller, repeatedly taunting the home crowd during a 7-5, 6-7, 5-7, 7-5, 6-3 victory. Gauff, Andreeva impress. In the women's draw, 2022 runner-up Gauff brushed aside Australia's Olivia Gadecki 6-2, 6-2. Gauff, the 2023 U.S. Open winner, has not won a tournament since last year's WTA finals, but reached the finals at both Madrid and Rome this month. The 21-year-old American has reached the quarterfinals or better in each of her past 4 visits to Roland Garros. "I knew it wasn't going to be a clean match with how windy it was," said the second seed, who initially forgot her rackets, which had to be collected by a ball boy. "Honestly, it was 2 different matches depending on which side of the court you were on." Rising Russian star Andreeva is eyeing her maiden Grand Slam crown after WTA 1000 titles in Dubai and Indian Wells and recovered well after falling 3-0 down to Spaniard Cristina Buxa in the first set. The 18-year-old quickly overturned the double-break deficit and eventually cruised to a 6-4, 6-3 victory over the world number 98. "With time I played better and better, so I felt like closer to the end of the match was playing good, not like in the beginning," said the 6th seed. Andreeva, who reached the semi-finals last year, will play American Ashlyn Kruger in the second round on Thursday. 3rd seed Jessica Pegula also made serene progress with a 6-2, 6-4 success against Romania's Anca Todoni as the American returned to Roland Garros after missing the 2024 edition due to injuries. 2-time former Australian Open champion Victoria Azarenka hammered Belgium's Janina Wickmayer, who will retire after Wimbledon, 6-0, 6-0 on court 6, while Magdalena Frech knocked out 3-time Grand Slam finalist Ons Jabeur.